I don't know what companies are looking for. I don't know what skills I need to work on. I really don't know how can I get hired. And this is frustrating me. If this is you, then today we are going to talk about job descriptions and how can you use job descriptions to up-level your job search strategy. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm a certified career coach and interview coach, and I'm here to help career-changing women, women returning to work after maternity, and women in tech find a better job that fulfills them so that they can experience more joy, freedom, and satisfaction. So, are you reading job descriptions before applying for jobs? Of course, yes, right? Okay, although I would argue that sometimes there are many job seekers who scroll over job descriptions without much thought. And let me tell you, the deeper you get into job description, the better your results can be. Why? Well, job descriptions can tell you a lot. And one of the first things that I can tell you about is this the right match for you? Because if you apply to a job where you are not the right match, then of course you cannot expect to get an answer. That's why instead of applying for a lot of jobs and then wondering why you are not getting any answer, let's flip it and approach job search from another perspective. And this is by first defining your ideal job description. What does it mean to define your ideal job description? Well, let me tell you a story. It took me a while to understand why it's important to define an ideal job description. And so when I decided to transition into data science from software development, I was still trying to look, because I decided to move to Berlin at that time, and I was still trying to apply for all jobs. Sometimes I would apply for software developer, sometimes because that could match maybe my experience. And then full stack developer. I was applying to every type of job: software engineer, full stack developer, web application developer, even, because I wanted to move to Berlin, although I know I want to do data science, but I wasn't focused on that. I was focused on getting a job in the beginning. And that led me to extreme overwhelm, because I could not really stand out much, because I was trying to satisfy. Just imagine if you are in a big circle, like you are in a circle and there are many people of 20 million people, and you are among them. How easy would it be for you to distinguish yourself? It's not easy. However, if you choose a smaller circle of maybe 500 people, then it would be easier for you to distinguish yourself. And that's why an ideal job description as well is important, because it helps you narrow down that circle. And for me, in the beginning, I wasn't narrowing down my circle, and I was applying everywhere until I understood that I have to have an ideal job description, and my job search strategy should go into that ideal job that I want to do. Now, how can you identify your job description? Let's say you want to be a UX UI designer. So you go and you look at the job description. And then there are few things that you have to look at. First, the title and the purpose, so that you can know if this job description matches the level of the experience described in the details. And if not, this can infer some issues in the company. So maybe they are looking for someone with more experience, but they want to give a lower salary. So they, for example, mention that they are looking for a junior or just without junior, so UX designer. But then when you read that, you will find that they are looking for 5+ years of experience, which is a senior. So this title doesn't go on with the details. So it might be something to note that this company might not be looking to pay the salary of a senior UX designer. And then you can also, the second thing to see is the purpose of this company and the purpose of this job, in order to see if you feel motivated to work on that purpose, and does it match your mission, so what you want to contribute to in this world. So this is the first thing. So as you can see, you read and you compare the matching. Does it match what you want? And then you go through, after the title and the purpose, you go through the requirements. In the requirements, you look for the qualifications, any qualifications they ask for. You look for the skills, any skills they ask for. And here I want to say, especially if you are applying in tech, please don't consider only the technical, the hard skills that are important. Soft skills as well matter, especially if you are transitioning, so changing jobs, or you are changing paths, career paths, and you are building your hard skills. Pay attention for what are the soft skills that they are looking for in this job, and see what transferable soft skills you have there. So the soft and hard skills, the experience, and then the traits. So how they want this person to be. Those are the requirements that you look at in order here to see if you have the right profile. And that means, is there any qualifications you have? Is there any skills you have? And these skills, when you do the matching and you find them, you are going to use them to tailor your resume, because you know the requirements, you know what are the skills that match you, and then you use that to tailor your resume. Next, you look at what are the results that they want to achieve. Usually this is described as the tasks that you are going to do. And here I want you to pay close attention to that, because the words and the sentences that they are said there, you need to, will guide you in order to talk about your previous experience, your practical projects, in a way that show that you can deliver those results that they are looking for. You delivered before, and you can deliver these results. Then it's about looking at the nice to have as well, because that's where you can differentiate yourself. The nice to have is an additional tool where you can use it to differentiate yourself from other candidates. And last, it's about, before leaving that job description, you have to look at the company culture. Usually they describe it as well with the benefit. And here I want you to pay attention to the values of the company, and in order to see how is the work environment and the culture, because they have to match as well your ideal work environment and your values. Once you do that, you can do it over a couple of job descriptions, and from there you start to build the picture for you. What would be your ideal job description? And this would contain some of the things that you liked in different jobs for this UX UI designer. For example, what do you want to be doing? And from the job description, you write your own ideal job description. And then the skills that you are going to write depends on, as you research in those jobs, when you look at companies, different companies may require different tools. So as you read through job descriptions and explore the companies, also check their websites, define what are the companies that are interesting to you. And those companies that are interesting to you, what are the skills that they are looking for? And from there, you are going to get out of this job description research with two things: your ideal job description and also potentially a learning path, because you will identify what skills you still have to add to your profile if you are changing careers or if you are coming after a break. But the difference between not doing this research and really, if you just apply for jobs, whatever you find, apply for, you are not going to be able to identify the skills because you are trying to satisfy everyone. And by the way, this is the first pillar in a job search strategy. And if you haven't followed my video last week, I talked more about the job search strategy, a successful job search strategy, and job description is the first pillar. So what are you waiting? Go take action now. Do some research, take some job descriptions, and from there, come up with your ideal job description and a list of companies that you're interested to work in. And the next step will be coming maybe later in a future video. Thank you for watching. And if you are a career-changing woman or a woman in tech or a mom returning to work after maternity, I invite you to book your session today, unlock your professional potential, find a career that fulfills you, where we will go through your vision, your challenges, and you will leave inspired to take action to achieve your goals and secure that job that you have been longing for so long. So I will leave the link to book in the comments, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Bye.